Oh. What up? Jeff here with all my Bitcoin Renegades. And tonight we are talking about Bitcoin because it's breaking out right now, guys. Guess what? It's up to 59,400 right as we speak. Look, I'm going to get away from my face real quick. Let's go right into the charts. This isn't about me today. This is all about Bitcoin and how it's blasting off right now. So you guys are really going to want to see this. So let's get over there right now. 59,400, everybody. I wasn't even going to do a live stream because the live stream was planned for tomorrow night. You know, the weekly live stream. I was going to give away $5 more for the best comment tomorrow. But look, Bitcoin is literally blasting off right now. When do we take our profits, guys? That's what this video is about. When do we take our profits in Bitcoin and either trade out to a stable coin and wait for it to go back down, or just take our profits however you do your profits? So, let's look at this green candle. Yes, this is time to celebrate. This is why I love having a YouTube channel right now, because I can just hop onto a live stream, be like, oh man, Bitcoin's breaking out, and celebrate with tons of people online in seconds. But let's check out the RSI. It is at 69, which means we can still go up further without actually being oversold. This is the first time that we've had this kind of a breakout in a while. And I was waiting for it to happen. So when we blast off from, let's say, 75,000, we're going to blast off. You're going to see a candle like this come in at 75,000 that possibly goes all the way up to 112,000 for like maybe 2 or 3 minutes, and then hits down to 100,000 in about 5 minutes, and then possibly back down to 80,000 within an hour or two. That's what's going to happen when we get up to that level. Right now, we have some big areas of previous resistance. This is the hour. I just wanted to show you how significant this hour candle is right here. Look at this big one we had right here that dumped. But now look at this big candle. Look how much volume that is. That's basically, you see how far down this one went? Well, we had just as much volume right here as we had with this big old red candle down here. So that tells you how much actually went in and how harder it is to pump to the upside than it is to pump to the downside. So technically, bears always have a little bit of an upper hand when it comes to certain things, right? But look at all the moving averages. We put all of those in the dust, even the 20-day moving average. So let's move into 4 hours, and then we'll look at the daily and actually see what this looks like on the daily. And look at this volume that we have. It isn't as significant on the 4 hour as you would see it on the daily. Like, look at this one. This was a big one over here. So on the daily, it was pretty significant for the last little while. On the 4 hour, it is not as bad. But look at the size of this compared to even this big dump over here. So that just shows you it takes a lot less volume to dump Bitcoin once it breaks down, you know, past these barriers. So it kind of gives the bears an upper hand in parts of the even bull market. You see that? But we always have these moving averages for support. So even if it went down further, it would touch one of these moving averages and, you know, things would be okay. So, but look at that. That's beautiful. I could see even a breakout like this happen again when we would even go to higher places like a new all-time high. So how am I going to calculate when I'm going to take my profits in Bitcoin? Well, that is a decision for you to make. But what I am going to do, because I can't give you financial advice, this is for entertainment purposes only. Sometimes I say common sense, but this isn't common sense. This is pro stuff right here, when to take profits. And that's everything. You think, oh, it's simple, you just take profits when it's at the peak. Well, how do you know when it's the peak, right? Do you take it at 59,000? But what if you take all your profits at 59,000 right now, and it goes to 80,000 tomorrow? You just missed out on a lot of money. But what if it pumps to 59 and then goes back down to 50? We are going to go past 59. So where do you calculate and when do you take your profits? Well, my initial price area, I'm going to take half of my profits. I'm basically going to take out half of it to a stable coin at one level, and then I'm going to wait and hope that it goes up even higher, and I'm pretty sure it's going to. So, and then I'm going to take the rest out once we hit those, all-time highs, is my first part, and then once it hits probably 100,000 or so, I'm going to take the rest out to a stable coin and let it, the money drain out of it a little bit, and then go from there. So you don't have to take it. That's just my strategy. I'm not saying that that's a strategy you should use or, anything like that. That's just what I am planning to do myself. I don't know what levels. I'm not actually telling you the real levels I'm going to sell and buy at. That's just for my own protection, though. That's the only reason. But I gave you rough estimates around like maybe $30,000 or $40,000 difference. But I gave you a really good example to go off of. That's what I wanted to do. It doesn't matter about what I'm doing, per se in the exact details, except for how I'm doing it. That's what's the key. It's a playbook. It isn't like, oh, I'm telling you exactly what to do. No, nobody can do that. And you try to sell at the top and get as close as you can, and sometimes you want to do it all at once, sometimes you want to only take profits on half of it, and then, especially if we're still in an uptrend, there's lots of different things that I could do doing this. And I think the two-pronged approach is the best. And who knows, I might have even already taken half of my profits. You don't even know. Maybe when it hit 59.5 just a minute ago, I took half of my profits. I don't know. Did I? I'm not going to say either way. No, I didn't. But I could have. I wasn't going to say either way, but it's just too fun tonight. I'm in a good mood. I don't care. I'm going to be honest. I haven't sold yet, but I think, there are some areas that I have in mind and that I'm going to sell, and it might be right around this area or it might be a lot higher. I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do at exactly what level, but I have a rough estimate. I have a couple plans in place, which you have to. Have a plan that's going to work for you and stick to it. Stick to that plan, and then it'll work. Whatever your plan is, look, it went to 59,459, and we're already back down to 59. So, taking profits up there might have been, a decent idea. What if this goes all the way back down and touches these previous levels right here at about 55,000? But we do have support on the 20-day right here. As you can see, we have support, and it did touch this right here this whole time. So we've been using this one as support right here ever since we broke out above it right here, because it was resistance for a minute. But yeah, we broke out above, and now there's not a lot holding us back on the 4-hour, but on the daily, once we move out, then you can see kind of these other levels from the previous bull market that have really, affected our run up, and that's going to continue to affect it in a way. Look at this level that we are right here, 59.3. And then look where we went right here, 59.4. So this level right here is an important level, 59.3 again right there. You see, this is this big level right here. And if we can get above this level, then the next one's going to be our 61.5, and then our all-time high after that. So we really only have 2 more levels, guys. We only have 2 more levels to get to a new all-time high. We have the 61.5 now and the all-time high. That is, of course, after the 59 right here. So, but after the 59, there's only 2 more levels. Look at that. So things are looking amazing. Yeah, we're oversold now, which it's kind of weird. We weren't oversold. We were at 69 at 59.5, and now that we're at 58.9, we're up in the 70s. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. It should start going down as the price goes down, not up. Maybe more people are selling right now, and that's why. there's starting to be more selling pressure. Okay, that could make sense because it did pump so fast that probably people couldn't sell as fast as it was pumping. So what I'm thinking is that it as it the price started to go down, more and more people were selling, so it made more pressure for selling. Therefore, the RSI went up. We cracked the case, I think. The case of the RSI. Now I want to go see what you guys are doing real quick. I just wanted to tell you about that. We're at 59,000 right now, guys, and things are looking amazing. I hope the chat, the stream is healthy right now. Let's go to the very top. Hey, Oivu. That's funny. His name is like Oive. Is that what it is, Oive, or is it Oivu? Good day to you, Oivu. Hello. I don't know how to say that name. It reminds me of L'Oreal. You know what I mean? The hair company, L'Oreal. That's what. Sorry. That's like every time I see it, I look and I'm like, why is there a shampoo company watching my videos? No, that's Never Ends though. You're Never Ends, right? I'm pretty sure that's who you are. I know you over on EC. Oh, technical Prajwal. BTC is crossing and my portfolio is 0. Oh, I gave you some Bitcoin on Express Crypto. Remember that? You probably still have Bitcoin over there on Express Crypto. Oh, hey, Atheto, speaking of Express Crypto, the moderator, interesting news today. Morgan Stanley CEO says cryptocurrencies aren't going away. And yeah, I saw the Putin thing. Actually, we did see that. Let's go talk about that. Putin suggests openness to moving energy trade to crypto from dollar in the future. And also, North Vancouver to be the world's first city heated by Bitcoin. Hey, cool. Let's look into those things. Interesting news today. Let's see here. I bet it's going to be in Decrypt. And of course, my stream is slowing down a little bit. Let's I don't even know what the. Oh, okay. I have that request thing on here right now. I don't know why. I'm gonna change that after the video is over. I'm gonna change the thumbnail. But yeah, Fox Entertainment gives away 20,000 Masked Singer NFTs. Did you guys know about that? Look at that while you're waiting. Uh, Here, I'll even go down a little bit for you to read this for a second while I look at this. Okay, hold on, one more thing. Okay, look at this. And what could be the biggest reveal of the session? Actually, guys, I am going to get to what he was saying, but I saw this, it caught my eye, and I had you read it for a second, so let's talk about it. And what could be the biggest reveal this session? Fox Entertainment just launched a line of NFT based on the hit singing competition, The Masked Singer. And its first airdrop seems to have hit a high note, with Fox giving away 20,000 NFTs in less than 24 hours. Fox has invested $100 million in its new blockchain Creative Labs division, which handles NFTs. Yesterday, 10,000 free Miss Masky NFTs in the Maskverse collection were claimed by fans in 10 hours. Demand was so great that Fox gave away another 10,000 of them today. So there's a ton given away. I don't know how you were supposed to get those, but you can register their digital wallets on maskverse.com for free Mask NFTs. Sign up to earn your free Mask NFT and join the community. Okay, I might make a video about this. I don't know. You guys want me to? If you want me to, guys, let me know in the comments below. I'll make a video about this. Everybody likes the Masked Singer, so I could do a video all about this and show you how to get it, possibly. Yeah. So, but let's go back. I want to talk about Morgan Stanley and what they're talking about, because that's pretty interesting to me, and that's all about why I think the price of Bitcoin is blasting off right now. There's some good news out there, and why is crypto Twitter a buzz about tungsten cubes? Okay. Uh, huh. Okay. I'll talk about this just because it's Hispanic Heritage Month and Latinx Month. FTX to launch NFT Lotteria game on Solano to fund program for Hispanic engineers. That's pretty cool because it's actually Hispanic Heritage Month, so that's pretty cool. Lotteria has endured for centuries as a popular game in Mexico, and it will make the jump into the crypto world as well. Today, cryptocurrency exchange FTX and crypto gaming firm whatever they launched this little thingamabobber. So I don't want to go into this. You can come on to Decrypt and read this if you want. Ooh, dang, I was talking about Mexico possibly adopting Bitcoin as legal tender. I don't know why I thought that, but I still think they might change their minds. I'm going to actually go into this after we find the thing. I don't want to get off topic yet. El Salvador workers can now get paid in Bitcoin even as they protest against it. Ooh. They don't have to, though. That's the thing. Why are they protesting if they don't have to? This is an option for them. So I don't get that. That makes a little to no sense to me. Um, where is this? How come nobody's talking about it? Okay, well. Okay, Ethereum jumps 8% as it approached $4,000 price barrier. Coinbase calls for a single regulator to oversee crypto markets. That's smart. Coinbase is smart, and they're going to be our champions, guys. I know a lot of you do not like Coinbase, but they're going to be one of the ones in the USA to usher crypto into the next century. So everybody should kind of back Coinbase up. Yeah, maybe they should have less fees. That's why they have Coinbase Pro. They have little to no fees. You basically pay the spread on Coinbase Pro. So I am down for Coinbase, guys. They are my favorite wallet, my favorite exchange, not their wallet. I actually keep my stuff on the exchange because it's insured. And if it isn't, necessarily legally insured, they do make sure you get your money back if it gets stolen from, as that money got stolen from Coinbase, they refunded it. I don't know how fast that is going to take, but how fast would any process take to get stolen crypto back? So, but Coinbase is going to be our champions, guys, for regulation when it comes to crypto, because they are the ones that are going to be affected by it first, and then we will be affected by it second. So hopefully they are smart and fight for us and give us a good leg up, because we need people to stand up and say that you can't just overtake the crypto market with taxes. Do it over time, slowly, and don't be greedy about it. Help everybody make money, including the government, right? So yeah, and Coinbase is going to be the one that has our backs. I do want to find this though. Ooh, 1 million signups for new NFT platform. Okay. See, Coinbase, they're our, our wallet of the future, guys. They are the exchange besides Binance. Like, I would say the same thing for Binance if I could use it here in the US. Now, Binance US doesn't have hardly any crypto on it, so it's not relevant for me to use. So, but if you live out of the US, Binance is a wonderful option. I wish I could use Binance, but I can't, so I can use Coinbase and Coinbase Pro if I don't want to pay the fees, right? If you want to do it fast, use Coinbase. If you want to do it kind of fast and cheap, you use Coinbase Pro. So where is this? Let's see if I can look it up. Is there any search button on here? There is. JP. Wait. Is it up here? Okay. Wait, what did you say here? Let's go back and make sure Morgan Stanley. It isn't JP Morgan. Okay, Morgan Stanley. CEO says cryptocurrencies aren't going away. Okay, let's look at that one, and then we'll see if we can't find the Putin. Morgan Stanley, is that what the name was? Morgan Stanley says crypto isn't going away. No? Okay, that's September. Yeah, there's nothing new here. Okay, they don't have it on Decrypt, bro. They've always been bullish on Bitcoin, though. What did you say they said? CO says cryptocurrencies aren't going away. Okay. This is the one you were talking about? Oh, even on Bitcoin news. Okay. I should add that one to my thing because it is good. Market Watch is good too. Both of those are good. I like Bitcoin.com though. I actually, this is one of the first wallets I ever had when I bought Bitcoin. Okay. Now, why do you think this is relevant? You asked me about this, so let's see. Crypto is not a fad. Crypto is not going away. Yeah, it's not a fad. I know I said something like that in one of my other videos, and I just meant that, FOMO, the FOMO part of crypto is a fad because a lot of the people that are going to start to enter crypto are going to do it, because of FOMO, and it comes and goes, but crypto is here to stay. So the FOMO comes and goes, but yeah. The chief executive officer of global investment bank Morgan Stanley says that cryptocurrency, including Bitcoin, is not a fad, noting that they are going to go away. He said, "We are watchful of it." Wait, noting that they are not going to go away. Okay, I missed the not there. I was like, wait, he says going away? No, he's not. He says not going away. We're watchful of it, we're respectful, and we'll wait to see how they handle it, the regulators. So, thanks Kevin Helms and Bitcoin.com for this article. And Decrypt before, since I use them as well. Let's see, they aren't going away. Yeah, so blockchain technology supporting it is obviously very real and powerful. So he's just saying what he thinks of Bitcoin and that. And this guy's some, big CEO. So, I guess his word has a lot of clout. But, I think actually us as YouTubers have just as much influence as this guy does, because you guys watch our videos, we show you, we analyze the charts, we look at the news, we put our own money in crypto, we believe in crypto, we are ushering you guys and helping you to find your way in crypto because it's hard sometimes. That's why you see I have a lot of helpful videos on my channel. They're not all just having fun and giving money away. Like, I do have helpful tips on my channel that like actually are things that you need to have fundamentally, or to help you through a project or an airdrop or that kind of thing on the channel. So it's really a valuable channel that we have here, and we can bring you news stories like this. And Morgan Stanley, these big entities are buying every single time that you're selling your Bitcoin. So what price, let's get back to it, what price is a good price to sell your Bitcoin at? Well, that I'm just gonna say again, that is everything to do with your situation. I definitely would start to think about something around all-time highs, guys. I would think about maybe some profits at all-time highs as soon as it starts to hit there. A lot of people, I wouldn't say to sell a lot at that point, but maybe even take a little bit of profits at all-time highs and then recalibrate, because I think once we hit 65, we're gonna have to go back and reset. We haven't had a reset reset in a little while. And as you look at all of these, pumps that we had in the previous bull market, they all came with resets. Every single one of them. So we'd always pump up, and then we'd pump way down, like 15, 20 to 30% down. We'd pump way up, we would consolidate 50 to 20% down, and then more down, 40%, and then we had the big old, I don't know, 50%, 60% drop. So that's what's going to happen here. We're going to have a reset soon. But we might go to all-time highs first. This might be a different part of the bull market. This might just go straight up now. But I think we're going to continue with our trend. I think it's going to go up possibly to, right about here, maybe even 61, and then we're going to have to go retest 55 again, and then back up. And then I think we can break 64 the next time. That's what I think is going to happen. If you wanted my opinion on it, that's what and we can see what happens, but I really think we're gonna, maybe even break to 61, or we're gonna go retest 55 again. We're gonna go down and touch these averages and see if they're gonna support us in this next leg in the Bitcoin bull market, guys. And as long as we keep having good news like Morgan Stanley, on all of these other things that are coming out and showing us, Bitcoin is here to stay. This is a bull market for real. We touched 64. We went all the way down to 30. Everybody said the bull market was over, and I said it wasn't. And I'm going to tell you this time, this is going to be the end of the bull market after this. After we're done, not now, but after we're done pumping to new all-time highs, maybe 100,000, we might even, sustain that for a month or two, of those high levels. Not 100,000, but maybe 70, 80,000 for a month or two. Hit 110,000, maybe even go back down to 70,000, 80,000 for a month, and then boom, we're gonna drop maybe even to 30, even to 20,000, possibly, or maybe not. That's one possibility of what could happen. We could end up staying at higher than 30 forever now. We could possibly never, I doubt that one's going to happen. I mean, that's wishful thinking, that we'll never go below 30 again, that, 28, whatever, and that we have created a new Bitcoin, a new revolution. All of the money is locked up. And when you lock up a certain amount of money in a certain, crypto only has a certain amount that it can ever produce, you can't just print more, because the rich people want more money, they want to print more. You can't do that with Bitcoin, guys. So it's here to stay, and you gotta take your profits when the time comes. So that's the whole point of this video that I'm telling you guys. We're pumping. I'm not taking my profits yet, but I have some price targets that I have decided I'm going to sell some of my Bitcoin at, and I'm only doing it to stablecoin so I can, buy back in at a cheaper level later on. So I'm hoping for high prices to trade out at. And and I don't want to miss those. That's the thing. It's like when they pump like this, I almost don't even want to go to sleep tonight, because who knows, right? Because a lot of the time when Bitcoin really, really pumps, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, my time, AM. So yeah, and we're pumping right now. And what is it? Like I said, Thursday. So on the other side of the world, it's already Friday right now, the last day of the week. And then we're going to see maybe a crazy weekend this weekend where Bitcoin blasts off to new all-time highs. This could happen either very, very slow, but it's looking like it's happening faster. Look at these giant gains that happen right here. They knew that the bull market was in effect right here when we went back up to 52,000. Everything changed, the sentiment. That's why they bought a bunch here and dumped Bitcoin, so that they could drive the price lower and buy back a lot before they continued with the bull market. That is pure manipulation right here. You can see it. They saw. So what they were wondering, okay, is the bull market still happening? Okay, well, as soon as it got up to this level, they said, oh yeah, okay, it is. This is not the end of the bull bull market. We're not going back down. This is when all of the, I don't know, whoever, the whales, everybody realized that it's time. And so what they did is they bought a bunch right here, which skyrocketed the price, and then they dumped it because they dumped even more. So I think they already had Bitcoin, and what they did, they bought even more at this level. And so what they did is take the Bitcoin they bought at this level and also the Bitcoin they probably had from cheaper levels down here in the bear market, and they sold them up at this level only to buy back, at this level. They took some profits and they were able to drive the market down and take even more profits and then buy back. And then look, we pump right after. That would have been a genius move. And that's what it looks like is what happened here, guys, is what they did. So that's the things I look for in the charts, like real moving, things that don't make sense, why we had to go to 52 and then dump way down. That is part of a bull market, but it's normally a sharper drop right away, and it's not normally a two-pronged drop until the end of a market. Look at the difference in this one to this one or this one. Yeah, we did have a two-prong up, but not a two-prong down in most of our bull markets or our bear markets within our gains. So that is something to think about. We did have it in this one, actually. That's the only double down that we had was right here. So I guess it is possible at lower levels. But that to me is manipulation, and that's what this was. If you think about it, at the very first part, from 16, this is when Elon Musk started his tweets, right? Wasn't it? Right around here at about 30,000 or so. Yeah. So this is where things started to get manipulated. Right here is the tweets. And that's why I did. So that's what makes me think that this is manipulation right here. That we didn't need to go down, but it was good to reset, and that's what they did. And now we're blasting off. Now we need to learn how to take our profits at these higher levels. Not yet, but once it gets up to these higher levels, guys, it's time to take stuff off the table. You have your long-term Bitcoin holdings and your short-term, and sometimes you have to decide, are you going to take all of it and risk, taking it out? Because if you take all of your Bitcoin and put it into a stable coin right now, and then Bitcoin goes to 70,000, you won't be able to buy in until it gets below 59,000 again. And it's going to cost a couple $100. So actually, it's got to get below like 58,000, or 57 or 56,000 before you're going to start making a profit. So, and buying more Bitcoin is what I'm saying. Like, so you sell out of 59,000, you get 10,000 in DAI coin or USDT, and then you wait for Bitcoin to go below the price you just sold at to buy more Bitcoin. Say you sold, let's say Bitcoin's at 100,000 or 50,000, and so it would be if Bitcoin is at 100,000, then that would be 0.1 would be 10,000. At 50, it would be 0.2. So 0.2 Bitcoin, basically, would be $10,000, right? And so if you put that into USDT, and then the price goes down, you can get 0.3. You know what I'm saying? So you start with 0.2 Bitcoin, you buy out at 10,000, it goes down to say 40,000 at that point, because we're saying 50,000, right? So it goes down to 40,000, and then you buy back at 0.3 or 0.4. That's what you would want to do if you're going to do that. Not financial advice, entertainment purposes, only common sense. But that is really hard to do, guys. Because if the price doesn't go down, you have to wait. And if the price is in a bull market, you're going to have to wait longer. As you see, we're sustaining 59 right now, guys. We broke out at 58. So this is a confirmed breakout to me right now. And so we could go even higher, especially it's, starting to be the end of the week. We are oversold. We are 71 right now, but we're still climbing. So this has been a major pump right now. There's some major money moving into crypto right now. But let's look at other cryptos. I don't want to make this video too long. There's just some things I want to talk about with you guys. We can even look at the Cardano price real quick. I didn't even put that in the video, but let's look at it anyway. We do have to reset it because Sometimes it gets stuck on the old price. It looks like we're at 218 right now. Not a whole lot of movement from Cardano yet, right? I still think that it has so much to offer. And once these smart contracts actually start, sticking and working correctly, I haven't heard the news on that in a while, and I'm probably going to do a video about it to see where they are in the smart contracts on Cardano, because that's going to have a lot going into the future when alt seasons happen, right? So let's look at AMP real quick, even before the graph. Don't tell me that. Okay, well, we had a nice run up to 6 cents not that long ago. It just barely touched 6 cents. And then let's see, in the last month, I believe. Okay, yeah, close to 6 cents on here, 5.8. And as you see, we're at 4.7 right now, and the low is 4. So the next alt, the altcoin market that we're gonna have, the alt season that we're gonna have, you can almost get better prices than what we have right now. It's basically half a penny to the monthly low at 4.5 right now. I mean, if I was gonna buy back into crypto, like AMP right now, this would be the perfect level that I would do that. Now I actually thinking maybe I'm gonna do that. So, especially the Bitcoin blasting off right now, the Bitcoin to AMP level. Yeah, I don't know. I would wait for maybe all-time highs to do that, or maybe I would just put cash in and I wouldn't trade Bitcoin for this right now. Bitcoin is just outperforming everything. So yeah, definitely don't do that. I made a big mistake by putting a lot of my money out of Bitcoin. It was only less than 50% of my portfolio though. So I still have more than 50% of my portfolio in Bitcoin. So I'm not doing bad on that front. So AMP, let's look at the graph. Actually, let's look at the we will look at the graph, but I want to look at the chart on the AMP first. It gets my screens get stuck sometimes, like such bad internet connection. And that's, I keep calling and telling them that. And yeah, I'm gonna have to do it again. They're gonna, because it happens all the time, and I pay so much for my bills, and they just, give me this bad service. So all right, let's see. We went up pretty high today even. In the last week, we went all the way up to, look, 50, 5.2, 5.1. And then the month, like we said, it went up to 5.8, almost 6 cents right here. So yeah, 5.7. See, it even says lower here. But as you see, we're on a descending trend right here, and it actually started to reverse right here. And then we have a double bottom actually. So I can possibly even see a new pump to the upside coming, because we kind of have a double bottom here. It started to come up right here. We had big resistance at 4.8 for some reason, and then we went back down to 4.5. So it actually went all the way down to 4 right here, and I don't know why it's saying 4.46. Maybe it was over here that it did. Yeah, this was the low point, I guess, right here. 4.1. There it is, 4.127. But yeah, it went lower than that even. So we're starting to recover a little bit. Hopefully, the Bitcoin dominance starts to rise and altcoins will start to do a little bit better, as well as Bitcoin. We want Bitcoin to do good too. We just want the altcoins to do well with it. That's the hope, right? And look at, the graph isn't doing bad right now, compared to AMP. AMP is at like low, I guess it is at low prices. Like before, if you would have talked to me about 6 months ago, or even 4, or even 3, maybe even 2 months ago, and told me whoa, nice, at 71. But if you would have told me the graph was going to be at these prices, I would have said those are dream prices. I'll buy this all day long, and I still would. If I had a ton of money, I would put it all in the graph right now. I'm not going to take it out of Bitcoin to put it in the graph, but if I had like 10 grand right now of money that I didn't need, and I could put it in one crypto right now, and I could choose besides Bitcoin, I would definitely put it in the graph right now, 100%. It's going to $1 again. I know that. It's just when. And it might even go to all-time highs like $3. I'm not lying when I say these videos, not clickbait. These are the things that I'm hoping for. I put my money where my mouth is, and these are the things that I'm waiting for this price to blast off. Because look, I mean, I'm gonna just show you the month high low. Look at that, 91 cents to 62. That is a huge gap. This is a big moving coin. And it always blasts off before. That's why it's weird that it's staying at these low prices for so long. And so we're getting a big accumulation right here. So everybody's gonna make a lot of money that's buying at these low prices. That's what I don't get. You guys don't understand what a good buying opportunity this is. Not financial advice, entertainment purpose only, though. You can't sue me later on because you bought this and lost money at the wrong time. That's not my fault. I wish I could make everybody money. That's what I want to do. I don't want you to lose money. So don't be, dumb. Be smart about it. You're smart. I know you are. So just be smart about it. We can all be dumb. It doesn't mean we're dumb. It just means we made dumb decisions. We've all made dumb decisions. It's part of being a human being. But we learn from those. And don't let cryptocurrency or any of these altcoins be a dumb decision. Study it, research it, find out good prices in bull and bear markets. But guess what? Know this always. You could always lose money no matter what. Even if you study for months, even if you follow it every day and think you know exactly what it's going to do, it's going to throw you a curveball. You could lose money at any time. So nothing is ever a for sure thing, and don't ever treat it that way. Treat it as an opportunity. And sometimes opportunities pan out, and sometimes opportunities don't work out. And so don't give up, though. That's the thing. No matter if it works out or if it does not work out, continue forward and continue, with what you were doing. Just because you have one thing that happens wrong, with something doesn't mean you weren't meant to do it. It just means maybe sometimes, you got to try a little harder. Now, if you keep running into the same problem and you keep getting broke down, there is always a point where you should reevaluate if that's the thing for you. If you're just losing money every time you put it in crypto every single time, guys, I love crypto and I want you to do well, but if you're losing money every time you put it in crypto, you got to reevaluate what you're doing. I don't want you to continue to lose money just for views. You know what I mean? Like, for real, just stop doing what you're doing, reevaluate, maybe study the coins more, maybe put your money in different ones, or Bitcoin. You can't lose money in Bitcoin. Not right now. That's what I was telling everybody. Even at 30,000, I'm like, this is not the end. And my only, and it isn't really even a regret, my only thing that I would probably do different is I wouldn't have took as much out of Bitcoin as I did and put it into the graph. I probably would have took a little bit less out of Bitcoin and put it in the graph. Maybe like 75% Bitcoin, 25% altcoins, Ethereum. Because I already made money on Ethereum, so I don't really have Ethereum in my portfolio right now. I should get it, though, because it could go to $10,000. You know what I mean? If Bitcoin's going to 100,000, Ethereum's going to 10,000. So, yeah, it's kind of risky for me not to hold Ethereum right now. Honestly, that's my truth. Like, I'm kind of risking not holding Ethereum. That's a risk. So, it's always good when not holding something is risky. That means there's money to be made there if you buy and sell at the right time in the right place. And that's all about timing. And sometimes you think you time the bottom perfectly and then it goes even lower. Or sometimes you think you top the top perfectly and then it goes even higher. So those are all things that happen in crypto. Don't let it discourage you. Don't give up unless you're losing every single time. Then reevaluate. Don't give up. Just change what you're doing or get out. Like, I don't know, maybe you have someone else trade for you, a financial advisor, not me, because I don't financially advise. Okay, and I want to address something. Now that the channel's getting a little bit bigger and I have so much support from so many awesome people, I don't want you to get scammed. I've actually done a video about it because of other cryptocurrency channels that were trying to scam me. I thought I was talking to Carl from the moon. It wasn't him. I thought I was talking to Girl Gone Crypto. It wasn't her. And then I found out that there's these scammers everywhere pretending to be people. Luckily, I never gave out any important information to those people. They tried to get me to let them trade for me. Know this, guys. I will never ask to trade cryptocurrency for you. I will never exchange money for you to. I'll never hit you up on chat in the comments below. I will never ask you for crypto in the chat. Now, if I have a pinned comment with my Bitcoin address, that's one thing. But when they contact you in my comments, because you leave a comment and then they leave a comment on yours saying, hey, contact me on WhatsApp or Telegram or wherever, that's not me. They're starting to copy me now that the channel's getting bigger. And so just be careful. That's not me. I won't do that. If you want to donate to the channel, there's two ways that you can do that. Through the BAT browser, you can see right up here. You can donate right through this in your BAT browser. Let's go to my live stream. Hopefully this is my channel, right? And then you can see on Brave, when it loads, that my wallet is unreachable. Variety of security reasons, reconnecting my wallet. Okay, well, I have to reconnect the wallet, I guess. But yeah, this channel is a verified channel. You can donate through the Brave. I'll have to go fix that. Or you can donate through, here, I'll show you in here, in the description below. Those are the only two places. I won't ask you for money, ever. If you want to donate, it's from your free will. I won't ask you for it. Let's go down. If you want to support the channel and make videos better by getting better equipment, then you can, and that's what I'll spend. This wallet right here is only for the channel. So if you want to donate, or if you want to donate to my homeless ministry, you have to donate here, but let me know that is what it's for. But if you're donating to the channel, just don't say anything. If you don't say anything, I'm thinking it's for the channel. If you say for the homeless ministry, then that will go. I'll send that to a different wallet, or I might even get. No, I'll just do that. I don't want to have two different wallets. I just want this one. That way it's not confusing. And someone could say, well, no, it's, they'll trick you and say I changed my wallet. No, this is the only one. And I'm going to keep it that way. You can either donate to the homeless ministry or you can donate to the channel, which basically is just for better equipment. I am trying to get a website. I need to earn money to, build a website for the channel. And so you can donate to this Bitcoin wallet right here. Those are the only two ways, though. And you can follow me on the Gleam contest so that you can win a $50 giveaway, which is $55 now. It went all the way up to 60, and then we gave 5 away in a live stream, so now it's down to 55 again. We keep upping it, downing it, giving it away, giving more money away, giving it away, giving Bitcoin away, helping people. You helping me by watching, following, and we're having fun. Look at Bitcoin at 59.3, guys. I need to hear other voices, though. Like, that's why I don't get as excited as I could. Because, like, you should see me if we had other people on here and they were excited too. This would be the liveliest channel that you'd ever seen, because I would react very well to other people. That's why I want to do collaborations, guys. I think I'd be fun to collaborate with. Honestly, unless you make me mad, then I'm probably not very fun to collaborate with. But other than that, yeah, it's fun. I love doing this. This is one of, I could actually see myself doing this full time, and being a YouTuber. I'll have like 4 different channels. But it's up to you guys to help me accomplish this dream, and help me get away from the DoorDash McDonald's life. I don't know if that's a running joke with crypto YouTubers or if they actually do work at those places before, because that's actually where I used to work, is Domino's and DoorDash, and I still do work at DoorDash right now. But not Domino's yet. There's a lot going on, but so yeah, just anyways, you can win $55 right now. Once we get to 1,000 subscribers, which we're only like, I don't know, 110 away, and we're gonna get there within the next couple of days. If everybody that watches this who isn't subscribes to the channel, we will get there, and then we'll give away the money tomorrow on tomorrow night's live stream. Hopefully that is the case. I think if it's not done tomorrow at our Friday live stream, it is definitely going to be by the next Friday's live stream. And if it happens before that, I'm going to do a couple live streams per week now. I kind of like the feel. I'm not going to put a lot into, oh, I need 30 people here right now every time. Maybe once a week I'll do that and give away some extra money if we get enough people here. But for the most part, I'm just going to do news. I'm going to let you know about the giveaways. I'm going to show you a little personality, tell you about Bitcoin, just have some fun, guys. Why not? Let's have fun in crypto. That's what it's about, right? And if you guys have anything funny or fun to say, then chop it at me. So all you have to do to enter this contest is go in the description below, hit up the Gleam. It'll bring you to this page over here, and you can earn one entry, which gives you one spot each time. It's like a ticket, like a raffle ticket. Each one entry is like one raffle ticket. And so the more raffle tickets you get, the more likely you are to win the contest, right? So you can earn 11 ways in the very first day. And then after that, you can come back every day, and all you have to do is go to my YouTube channel, watch a video, comment, whatever, through this once per day, and you can earn another entry. So if we're done by tomorrow, well, you can only earn 12 entries. If it takes till next Friday, you can earn 18 entries, right? So, or would that be 19? One for tomorrow, and then 7 more. That's 8. Yeah, it would be 19. So 19 if we get it by next Friday. So yeah, you can earn lots of stuff, and all you have to do is follow me on Twitter, retweet, go to my YouTube account. I want a website. That's why we're doing the donations, but hopefully we'll get there one day. Maybe when I sell some of my crypto, I might use some of that, and then maybe we'll get some donations from some fans or some subscribers or fellow creators or PewDiePie, Mr. Beast. I really want to partner with Express Crypto. Let's go to our sponsors for the night. Even though they aren't our sponsors, I'm going to resend them an email, hopefully. But our sponsor for the night is Trash Faucet. He is our sponsor. He is a good guy. I like his platform. Basically what it is, if you need a faucet to collect free crypto onto Express Crypto, which is a micro wallet where you can have a bunch of crypto funneled in from faucets, you can take surveys, you can do all sorts of stuff, exchange crypto. There's a ton of cryptos, like 40 different cryptos over there. Maybe that's a little much, but you can exchange them all. You get a $20 daily limit to exchange, a higher one if you're VIP. You can actually create your own faucet through this program. And Trash Faucet, it leads you to all the faucets that you need to collect over here. It has a list of tons of faucets, and he's actually our partner as well, which means he actually shows and has an advertisement for the Bitcoin Renegade YouTube channel on his faucet as well. That has been temporarily taken down, but hopefully will be up again in the future. So this is all faucets, all crypto, no garbage all the time. This is the best faucet, connector that you could ever find. So, and then Cryptos R Us, he is just a fellow crypto YouTuber. What up, Cryptos R Us? I hope you get to 1 million subscribers and even more. I just want to let everybody know I'm coming for that #1 spot. I know that it's the same thing in any sports or any like WWE or anything. If you don't get into it trying to be #1, then why are you in it? I didn't come in this to be second best. I didn't come in here to be 10 millionth in rank. I came in here for that #1 spot. I came in here to come at BitBoy Crypto and equal and maybe even surpass him, and then extend my olive branch, and then have us both rise meteorically together. BitBoy Crypto and Renegade. Bitcoin Renegade. This is the BitBoy Renegade YouTube hour. And then we'll have this giant show that has like 10 million subscribers each. And that's the way it's going to be, but I'll have 11 million. He'll have 10. So, because I am #1. Okay, so definitely gonna go for that #1 spot. I don't know if that's ever gonna happen, but I'm coming for it. I don't care. I'm living the dream. I'm coming at it. We're making major moves. Bitcoin is massive right now, guys. Everything is looking good for the future. I'm actually not done yet. I don't know why I did that. I want to go look at the live chat, and then we'll actually call it a night, guys. I just wanted to be here with you, and share this meteoric rise with Bitcoin with you guys. And I just want to thank you guys for, sticking with me this whole time. If I didn't have you guys having my back, I don't know what I would do. Like, this YouTube channel has been my dream come true, to have all of you support me. It feels really nice. So thank you guys. I appreciate it. Every single one of you. Look at that, 10 concurrent views, and I didn't even try. That's my peeps right there. I didn't even have to do anything anymore. These are good people, man. So I'm probably gonna have to just give them rewards for coming, man. I like to throw 100 satoshis at my homies over on Express Crypto, just for, showing some love, you know. So I know. Oh yeah, we stopped that like right there. Hey, thank you. I wanted to just say thank you to Athetos Nobody. If you guys didn't know, he's a moderator over there on Express Crypto, our hopefully would-be sponsor, because we're almost at 1,000 subscribers, and this is what I want to sponsor for with Express Crypto, because they could actually, pay for half of it or whatever, and I could pay the other half, but have them only collect it on the Express Crypto platform, or they could pay the whole thing and only have them, whatever they want to do. I'll pay half though if I'd be willing to do that. And it needs to happen soon, because we're so close to 1,000 subscribers, guys. It's gonna happen within, like I said, either tomorrow or the next Friday. So I don't even know if I can get through to those people in time. So Athetos, please, bro, advocate for me. I know you're a fan of the channel, or at least, somewhat. And I think if you maybe said something, I've tried to even bend, a Chew's ear, because, I know he's the boss. I know you have a marketing department, but, they're not answering. So maybe you could talk to the marketing department and get them, to respond, because this is happening soon. I'd really love to work with you guys. Great platform, Express Crypto is. So get over there, guys. If you're not over there, you can make lots of money in crypto over there. North Vancouver to be world's first city heated. That is some cool stuff. Now, I'm about to nerd out over this right here. Because, like, I'm the kind of guy who, you tell me that Bitcoin can be mined by a volcano, I'll spend like 10 hours researching how the heck you can do that. Like, you know what I mean? Oh man, I'm such a nerd sometimes, but I like that. It's kind of cool. Like, who would think that you could mine Bitcoin with a volcano? Now they're actually using Bitcoin mining to be heating the city. So they're actually using the overheating of these computers to actually heat a city with Bitcoin. That's what I think is happening, just by hearing what he's saying there. Mr. Tien, hey, thanks, bud. Like, hey, everybody give a shout out to Mr. Tien. His name is Tim, or Mr. Tien. Just say, hey, what's up, guy? Thank you for supporting the channel so much. He has really been a big part of the crypto, evolution of the Bitcoin Renegade YouTube channel. He has really advocated for the channel, just like the Niche Joy. Here, I'm going to give some shout outs tonight. Sahan Vishwantha has been a big supporter of the channel. Technical Prajwal, even though we had a rough beginning, has been a big supporter of the channel. Layla Torre has been a big supporter of Oivu lately, but I can't forget about the original guys, Tellianch, even Jay Gower, even though he isn't part of the inner council anymore, probably because he doesn't have the time, doesn't mean he isn't a valuable member of the community. So Jay Gower, still much love to you, bro. And Loverman is always here, always be showing love to the channel. Man, Askio Owen, we got Nanny over there on Express Crypto. Who else? L. Hauer. Man, I know I'm forgetting a ton of people. Never Ends. Mr. Io Nagachi. Yeah, I'm forgetting people. Anna, can't forget Anna, or the other weeping one, can't forget her. There's just so many. I remember all of you though. Like, even if you don't think I do, and I might forget you at times, but I will remember you eventually. Whether a country, wait, hold on. You just bought some DOT. Make a big profit. Yeah, that's smart. Depending on when you bought it, the DOT is huge. Whether a country makes a Bitcoin a legal tender or not, as long as they don't prohibit, then people are still going to use it. Okay. Yeah, so that's the good part. So guys, that is a huge thing when it comes to El Salvador and these other countries. You cannot force something like that on people and make it be successful in a happy way. you're going to have bad news. You're going to have a bunch of people rejecting it. But if you find a way to let them decide and come to it and see the value of it for themselves, like give them the option, which is what they're doing, then it's going to move a lot smoother than saying you're forced. You can only use Bitcoin. This your only option. If you don't use it, then you're out of business. But them giving them the option, say, hey, you can still use US dollar, or you can use crypto, Bitcoin, which actually could make you a lot more money, especially during pumps like this, then of course they're going to choose Bitcoin eventually. When they see their competitor, like say there's a McDonald's, and just for say, I'm not saying that this, but a McDonald's and a Subway side by side, right? And McDonald's allows Bitcoin and the Lightning Network, right? Subway doesn't. Well, McDonald's is always busy every day for lunch, and Subway's not. And they're going to see, okay, well, McDonald's is making a lot more money than us. They have more customers because it's more customer friendly. And then they look at the end of the day profits. Okay, now they're not making as much. Now they look at McDonald's and they're opening another store across town. They're doing really good. And they're like, well, what are they doing that we're not? Well, Bitcoin, right? So you start taking Bitcoin and now you're opening another store, right? So they'll see it. People will see other people making profit, changing their lives. And that's why the government's getting involved, right? They see these Ferraris out there with Bitcoins and diamond hands hunting, right? And all these people that are really making life-changing wealth from crypto. And they're like, okay, well, maybe it isn't nothing. Maybe it is a for sure thing, if you know what you're doing. It's not a for sure thing, but if you know what you're doing and you know crypto, you have a 90% chance of success. If you research hours a day, you do your due diligence, you learn a coin, you research it, you don't just listen to somebody off the internet, but if you do, you take advice, you take counsel. A wise man seeks counsel, a fool always thinks he knows best. So you need to, learn that. I always seek all information that I can get, and then I put it together in a way that works for me. And that's what you need to do. You need to find a way that works for you. Gather all the information that you can from every side, from me, from the internet, from everything that you can get, and then make a plan that works for yourself. And which always 50, 25, 25 is a good starting place for everybody. Just like in a business I used to work in selling magazines, they had something called the first 5 in RIP. And what that was is just the first 5 things you would say to a customer and then to get them to rip the receipt and give it to them, right? The first 5 words. Well, when I first started doing it, those are the words that I would use to them. Over time, I changed it to what worked for me. And I would do really well. So this is a lot like crypto. You start out with a set 50, 25, 25, right? As the basis of your crypto. And then you move it around to how it works for you. You don't have to always say, oh man, I have 51% Bitcoin, 26% Ethereum, and only, 23% altcoins. Well, that doesn't matter. It's close. You're good. You don't have to be exactly, I'm like 50.1% Bitcoin. That's okay. It isn't like a rule. It's just a guideline to help you. And then once you're not a newbie anymore, then you can start doing complex stuff, maybe even lending your crypto out and earning money from DeFi and betting on another crypto with your Bitcoin. And that's what Coinbase was starting to do when they introduced the loan feature, and which is gone now, as you see. But you could have borrowed money from Coinbase against your Bitcoin, and then you could have bought another crypto which was really low, like SHIB, before it started. Imagine if you did that. So you had 10,000 in Bitcoin, you leverage that, or not leverage it, but you put that up, for a loan in DeFi, through a place, and then you bought SHIB at 700 satoshis, right? And then it blasted off 6 times. You would have been able to pay the loan back, get your Bitcoin back, and then have a $5,000 profit. So that's what you can do sometimes to make money with your crypto. I am giving you guys good stuff like that sometimes. I know other people say that, but you can actually do it if you do it the right way. See, we're at 59.3. All right, guys. So we're getting to be a long video here. I thank all of you for coming. I actually haven't even shared this video. I'm going to share it when it's done. Then we'll get more people over here too. So, oh man, Insomniac, dude, he's here. What's up, bro? Long time no see. I'm glad you could join us. This is an old time supporter of the channel right here, Insomniac.
I'm glad you could came, dude. Glad you could came. I'm glad you could come over. Somniac. Okay. Binance user here. Dang it. I wish I could get Binance. No, I can't use it. Being in the United States of America, they don't allow, unfortunately, brother. Bitcoin Renegade. Guys, we had 4,500 views in the last 24 hours. I showed on the Telegram channel. I want to get that up to 5,000 views in 24 hours. That means 2,500 views per day. Do you know that my channel actually is going to make more money than about a 10,000 viewed channel because of how many views my channel gets and how many videos I put out per day? So the channel's looking good for a monetary from a monetary aspect into the future. Now, that's not why I got into this. I got into this to help people. Now I want to turn this into something that I can do for a job to help people to make a living off of doing this. So I see there's a future here, and I can't do it without you guys. If you come with me along the way, I'll do lots of giveaways. I'll have lots of good information. I will do my best to make friends with as many of you as I can. As soon as we get to 1,000 subscribers, as you see on other YouTubers, they have an option to join, and all of my inner council members are going to actually get top tier. It isn't just going to be the $1.99 level that they're going to get. I'm actually going to give them top tier access, possibly, maybe mid-tier, maybe not the very top, but mid-tier access. I'll have like a $1.99, a $5.99, a $10.99, and like a $20, and I'll give them the $10 access. So we have that's why I'm really starting to wean out the old people that aren't, in the inner council, because they're going to get real rewards for this, real world rewards for being in the inner council and supporting the channel the whole time. So thank you all for that, and I'm going to make sure that you all are rewarded handsomely for that. So might fly you out here and have you sit on a boat for 3 days, and if you can last the longest, then you get to keep the boat. Or maybe I'll have you put your hand on a ledger for 3 days. The first person to take their hand off the nano ledger gets like 0.1 Bitcoin or something, we could partner with Nano Ledger for that contest, and they'll give away the 0.1 Bitcoin, and then we have 100 million views on YouTube, and then boom, we all win. You get a 0.1 Bitcoin, I get 100 million views. Nano Ledger sells 100,000 Nano Ledger XB pluses and A minus, E plus, whatever you want to call it, and yeah, we all win, right? So that would be pretty fun. Did you finish? Oh, we can't talk about that on here, bud. Please be careful about. Well, I mean, this one isn't monetized yet, but when we monetize the channel, we can't talk about the event or any of that kind of stuff. So I'm just going to take this out just because it could be a possible red flag for YouTube. It's nothing against you. I'm not mad at you. I'm not gonna ban you or anything. I'm just gonna remove this comment. It could get us in trouble, but that's all. We can't talk about that stuff here. Not a big deal. Morgan Stanley is part of the stock market and major. Okay, it's why I posted it. Okay, see, I didn't know. I don't really know a whole lot about Morgan Stanley and that, but yes, it kind of goes with my whole saying that I've been saying with crypto. In my very first video, I said it. All of these are the reasons why Bitcoin is going to be successful. Morgan Stanley is huge into crypto. We got Stripe, Square, PayPal, now Moneyline. All of these entities are all coming into crypto, and Morgan Stanley saying it's not a fad, it's here to stay. These things are big. They're huge news, and that's why I brought it up on my video, because I knew that what you were saying had full merit. Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate that kind of stuff, man. That's valuable to the channel, and me too, to learn this kind of stuff. That, yeah, Morgan Stanley is a big entity, and it has major implications in the stock market. That might mean that a Bitcoin ETF might be around the way, right? If Morgan Stanley is starting to really say Bitcoin's here to stay, maybe they know something that we don't, that the SEC is planning to possibly say yes to a Bitcoin ETF. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Or actually the live chat right now. Let me know. Or in the comments below if you're watching it later. Yeah, you keep safe too, man. I appreciate you. Hey, you got a Smurf one. One of my favorite shows is called The Animal Kingdom. I watch that show. Bitcoin Renegade to the moon. Thank you. The sun? That would kill me, bro. Why not Mars? Can't go to the sun, bro. We get burned alive. We don't want to get burned up. We want to survive. We want to go to space and survive. You know, crypto is one of the only currencies that you could actually use while in space. I bet people up on the International Space Station be like, yeah, my Bitcoin portfolio just raised a couple thousand. Yeah, let's sell my Bitcoin up here on the space station. Dude, imagine that. Or like in a submarine, if you're like in the Navy, you're like 1,000 feet below the water and you're like, oh man, my Bitcoin alert just went off, guys. Check it out. They're like, dude, you're like 2 feet in front of me. You don't have to shout. That's hilarious, guys. Imagine that though. Like that's how far and wide crypto can spread. It can go into space. It can go in the ocean. What? Too many AMP on Coinbase. Okay, good job. GRT it's gonna make a huge move, and I'm waiting for it. I think it's gonna change my life, guys. I really just have a real feeling that I'm supposed to hold the graph. I know Bitcoin's blasting off, but I just have a good feeling about the graph, and I'm gonna stick with it. Oh, thanks. I am a kind-hearted crypto dad. I was always meant to be a dad, and I didn't know that till I became a dad. It changed me becoming a dad. It really did. It softened my heart a lot. I don't know why it softened my heart. I mean, my life made sense when I saw my daughter. I was like, oh yeah, this is why I'm alive. It was to make that human being, and then maybe even more. You never know. I might start dating again pretty soon. I haven't been dating lately, but I think I might start dating again, guys. So you might, see me with someone hanging out with me pretty soon. I don't know. It's been a while since I dated. I might be a little bit rusty. But eHarmony just charged me for another 6 months, so I hadn't been on it for a few months, and I'm paying for it, so I might as well go on it. So I'm probably gonna, do some videos from outside the house too. I might be doing. Would you guys like to see that? Would you like to see some of Seattle? I mean, is there anything you guys want to see in Seattle? You want to see the Space Needle? You guys want to see the parks? I mean, I could show you guys a bunch of stuff in Seattle if you want. I mean, I don't have anything to do right now. I mean, I'm not going to do it this video, but if you guys want to see that kind of stuff, I can go to Pike Place Market, the Gum Wall. I could go to Seattle Center. We could look at the Space Needle, go on the monorail. I mean, I could take you guys on a journey if that's what the kind of stuff you want to do. Maybe I'll do that on one of my other YouTube channels. I don't know. What do you guys think? Or maybe just do my crypto videos in those places. Let me know, guys. I know a lot of you are parents as well. That's why I get along with parents really well for some reason. Even my daughter's mom asked me. She said, "Well, why do you like kids so much? Why do you like babies?" I'm like, "Well, how could you not like babies, man? I mean, God created babies, and they're just amazing. Little kids are freaking awesome. I want a big family. Um, I don't know. I wanted 12 kids, but I don't think that's realistic. That's when I was younger. I think maybe like 4 kids would be perfect. I just love kids. That's what life is about, having a family, caring about people. That's why I wanted a big community on here. Because I grew up in a house with a lot of people. We had maybe like 15 people in our house. It was a big house. We had 2 different levels. Like there was 1, 2, 3 bedrooms on the bottom floor, and then 1, 2, 3 bedrooms on the top floor, plus 2 living rooms where people slept in the upstairs living room, which was huge. And then all of the bedrooms, a couple people shared the bedrooms. So yeah, there was like 15. So 6 rooms, 15 people. You do the math.
So I'm used to a big place. So that's why I'm a people person. I love family. I'm all about taking care of the ones you love. That's why crypto is a huge thing for me. And people send these things back to their countries. Um, Gosh, what is now? I can't even remember what they're called. When you send money back to your loved ones in another country, you know what I'm talking about? Not a stipend, but a um, now it's easier with crypto, I'm saying. You can send money a lot easier and cheaper. Like Western Union, that's how I used to send money to my mom if she needed it. Like I'd send it Western Union. It cost me like $20 if she wanted to get it instantly or within, an hour or so. Now I can do it with crypto and it costs me about $3 or $4 and she can get the money almost instantly. So, but she doesn't have crypto. That's the only problem. I'm trying to get her to sign up for Coinbase. Mom, sign up for Coinbase. Not that she's watching this, but want to win your giveaway. Okay, well, if you want to win the giveaway, sign up in the description below. Make sure you go back every single day, watch the channel, but do it through the thing so you can get an extra entry per day. A lifer. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it, man. The more of you that stick with me, there's just a lot that this channel is gonna have to offer, and just support, fun, hanging out. Like I answer your questions. I know a lot of streams they are really money motivated, and if you don't have a $5 to $10 question, they won't even respond to you. I know it's happened to me, and I'm a content creator myself. They never opened me in. I actually thought they were going to just open their arms and accept the Bitcoin Renegade YouTube channel with open arms, all the other YouTubers. I was like, man, Carl seems really nice. He seems like a good guy. Oh, Crypto Zombie seems really nice. Oh, Crypto seems really nice. Let's try to talk to him, connect with them, like maybe go to a same convention as them. They're either really hard to get a hold of or they just don't talk to their fans very often. I don't know. I just wasn't supported, which is fine. I don't expect anything. I just thought there would be a little bit more welcoming. So what does that tell me? I'm not going to complain about it. I'm in a good mood. What I'm going to do is I'm going to treat people better. I'm gonna, help the smaller channels if I can, which I've already, I do. I go to, smaller channels than mine that I think are good crypto channels, and I will comment on their channel, be like, yeah, that's fire, and then someone sees that, they're like, oh, Bitcoin Renegade, says this is fire, then it's probably fire. You know what I mean? So I try to use that to help channels that I think are doing not as good as they should. Like Girl Gone Crypto, man, I still advocate she should be at 100,000 subscribers right now. Now, I think I know why she isn't, because she's not very personable. I don't want to talk bad. Like, that sounds mean. That's not what I mean. She doesn't answer, like, comments or anything on her YouTube like the big YouTubers, and I don't understand why. Maybe she gets harassed by certain guys, and I can understand that, being a woman crypto YouTuber, but I was always very friendly and never, like, coming off as a creep, right? I would always be like, wow, great content. I think you should do better. Like, not, I don't think you should do better. I think your content should be seen by more people. It's wonderful. It's great content. Girl on Crypto is amazing. I think, and never once I even got a heart from her, not even one comment. And I don't, like, okay. And then I look and see she doesn't really comment to anybody. And I think if she did that, she would gain a lot more viewers. So, but what I'm saying is this all, I'm not complaining about none of that. I'm just saying it created the channel that you see right here before you today. I like to interact with my fans. I like to talk with my people. I like to, do contest, interactive stuff, and really make people feel seen and heard. Because I know when I don't feel seen or heard, it really affects me in my everyday life. Now, who cares if a stranger sees or hears you, right? But when you start to get to know the people that are on your streams, and you start to know their names, and you start to get to know them as people and how they react, then it does matter when you see them. They're like, oh man, you were here, okay, man, oh, you're back. And then, that kind of thing. It's like, wow, this is what I wanted, not just a random sea of people that I don't know giving me validation, but other people that I can create relationships with that I would have never given a chance before. They would have never given me a chance before, or, things like that, that you would have just walked by each other instead of saying hi.
you know, and then this gives us a way to, you know, get that high out there and, you know, connect. I know that sounds kind of cheesy, but it's what it is. So thank you for your support, Mr. Tim. I do appreciate it. That's why I upgraded you to inner council. We still have one, I think 2 spots in the inner council. One of them I offered to Anna. She has not responded. Let's see, maybe she did. I haven't looked at her. Okay, well, maybe she will then. So that she did respond. So we will see what is going on with her. So we might have our 9th, but we are still looking for maybe one more inner council member. Normally I wouldn't ask for volunteers, but if somebody that supports the channel a lot would like to be an inner council member, which means you have to like all 4 videos every day, mandatory once a month meeting, which we're going to have. We have to have our October meeting, and we haven't had one yet. We didn't have one in September, but we're going to have an October meeting for the inner council. I'll pick a couple dates and times, and then we'll leave a poll in the inner council room for what time works best for everybody, so that we can all be on. We might do a Zoom call, or we might just talk in the inner council room. We don't have to do a call. We can probably just talk in the inner council room. But I expect everybody to show up for that meeting. And it will be, like I said, I'll pick a few dates, and you guys let me know what time. It'll only be like a 15-minute, 10-15-minute meeting. It's mandatory. Every inner council member needs to show up, or I'm going to have to pick somebody else. I don't want to do this, but this is going to be a business, guys, and so everybody that's in the inner council is going to basically get you know, real world perks. And so I just expect them, which they do anyway. Like the reason why I pick active members that are here all the time and not just people that don't really watch the channel is because you're already liking the videos every day anyway. And oh, inner council members, if I give other people 100 satoshis for watching 4 videos, I normally give you about 150. So there's always extra perks for being in the inner council. And then there will be stuff like getting the badges, getting into the members group for free, you know, stuff like that. But you're also going to have responsibilities as well, like liking the videos every day, these mandatory meetings, stuff like that, and being on at least 1 live stream per month. I think I'm going to change that to 2 live streams per month, which is not overexcited. I could say once a week, but that's a lot. I think maybe once every other week would be fine and enough. So yeah, there's going to be lots of perks and lots of responsibilities. So I appreciate you guys. You're the best. And I don't want to get rid of anybody. It was really hard for me to let anybody go. I didn't want to let Master Assassin go, but he would not respond to me. So I had no choice. He had been inactive for a long time. He wouldn't respond to me. And then Jake Gower wouldn't respond to me either. And he would show up when he wanted. So I just, you know, he's busy. He has a lot of stuff going on in his life, and I respect that. So Jake Gower is always welcome back in the inner council. Now, Master Assassin, he would have to talk with me first before he would be allowed back, because he just ignored me, you know, and I just want a response back, that's all. Can you explain what is an ETF? And it's called an exchange traded fund, and basically what it is a fund on the stock market that can be traded on the actual stock market, like the S&P 500 or NASDAQ, stuff like that. So what Bitcoin ETF is going to be is a stock tied to Bitcoin, a lot like Grayscale does with its running, except it's going to be directly tied to Bitcoin. Loan to trade it's very risky. Now, if I didn't say that earlier, I should have said that anytime that you take a loan for your Bitcoin, if you don't pay it back, all your Bitcoin's going to be gone. It is very risky to do. You could lose all of your money very quickly doing loans. So I'd be careful with that. So try to watch every video you post because sometimes give me another coin. Oh, right on. And you're always on the channel too. So I mean, if you want to be inner council, I would love to have you as inner council. I don't really care for your name too much, but hey, I don't care. You can keep it. Loverman X. Yeah, just, I don't know. It's kind of weird. It kind of creeps me out a little bit. Like, it makes me feel like you're a male stripper. I don't know why. Oh, God. I'm sorry, dude. It is lagging? Dang it. It's not my computer. Maybe it's the computer, but I think it's my service. Okay. I was wondering why you retracted. I'm like, what? And you don't got to worry about saying anything with me unless it's like, you know, about the event and other stuff. Well, I mean, we don't have any mods that showed up today. So, Mr. Tien, inner council member, I am going to make you a mod because you are here every video. Is that okay with you? You are now a moderator. So you have all authority to, anytime anybody talks about the event or vaccines or anything like that, you can go ahead and take that down. I know I just said it, but yeah, you can take those down. Yeah, it is going to be weird. I really want a girl that likes crypto, bro. Like, I was thinking about that earlier. I would have so much to talk with her about, and we would just get along so well because, you know, we just love the same thing. We'd both, like, be up in the middle of the night and looking at our crypto portfolios, and then, you know, we're both up in the middle of the night. You know, use your imagination. So that would be fun for both of us. Oh, hey, what's up, YOLO Crypto? You only live once, Crypto. I'm new to the channel. Hey, thanks for coming over, man. So make sure you join the contest in the description below. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers, I am giving away $55 to 6 people. So 5 people are going to get $10, and the last person is going to get a $5. We added 1 extra person in there. So we're going to give an extra $5 away to 1 lucky person. So there's going to be 6 winners. So be sure to sign up in the link description below. The graph prediction, I already made my graph prediction. I think we could go to new all-time highs when alt season comes. But I think the graph, the ADA, yeah. So those are 2 different things. Okay, let's start with Cardano. Well, I think it's going to go to new all-time highs if we have a wonderful alt season. Same with the graph. The graph really should be at $1 right now, so I think we're going to go to $1 in no time. And I hope my stream health is doing good. It looks like it's healthy, it says, so I don't know. Congrats on my new job. Oh, you're talking to Mr. Tien. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Tien. Oi, Boo, you're here a lot, too. If we have to kick another person out, you're going to be the next Loverman, though. What do you say? You didn't answer me. Yeah, if you want to be part of the inner council, you're more than welcome. So you have to join the Telegram group, though. And then you'll have to, it is lagging? Okay. We're going to stop the stream now. I'll talk to you somewhere else, Mr. Loverman. Mr. Lava. That's it. Reminds me of Shaggy. Oh, but look at Bitcoin at 59,000 right now, guys. Oh, it's still blasting off. That's why I did this stream in the first place, because Bitcoin is just blasting, y'all. Okay, now that I'm huge and I still have a lot to say, but whatever. You heard? All right, guys. That being said, you know what time it is. Goodbye and good Bitcoin. Bang!